You heard Danny Amendola say he felt like Malcolm Butler should have been playing. Now you're hearing Tom Brady say he wished he would have been playing. And there's been no one that has said that that Bill Belichick, that Matt Patricia, that the New England Patriots were on the side of right with this Malcolm Butler situation. There's been some people to say that they don't know what was going on or what happened, but no one has come to the defense of the New England Patriots. And I think that's telling, because as I thought, as many other people thought, we all felt like Malcolm Butler would have helped this team, that Malcolm Butler was a better option to be in the game than some of the backup defensive backs they had to play in his absence. And I will never understand it. I don't know why it would happen. And obviously Tom Brady, Danny Amendola, and many of the New England Patriots that played in that game and lost that Super Bowl feel exactly the same way that everybody else does outside of Bill Belichick.
And you heard him say, and it's remarkable that he even has to say it, I believe we were trying to win. I mean, the notion that you have to even say that in the Super Bowl, and let me make it clear, I've been extremely critical of that decision by Belichick. I believe Belichick was trying to win. I don't know what the heck was going on with this, but I think this is Brady holding back. Because if I'm a player on that team, it would be very hard for me not to say, where the hell was our best defensive player?
But as media members and Brady, you can't have it both ways. You did exactly what Tom Brady did. On one hand, you said they were trying to win the game. On the other hand, you're saying you wish Malcolm Butler would have played. So in other words, what you're saying is you believe in Bill Belichick. Will we be having this conversation had they won?
We'd be having it much less. I mean, at some point, we would still be looking at it and saying they got torched. If Brady drives them down and scores a touchdown at the very end, what you're saying. So their defense still played terribly, but Brady pulls it out. We wouldn't talk about it as much.
Here's what happened, and I'm glad Malcolm Butler, I felt like he should have played. I'm glad he got his bread this offseason, but what I'm saying is, what happens in sports is we judge the result and who's making the decision. So if Saban benches Jalen Hurt and puts in a freshman and they lose, then he gets criticized. He puts in a freshman at halftime and they win, we say he's genius.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
Go, Ryan.
And here's why I disagree with that. If the Patriots lose the Super Bowl because Tom Brady throws 2 interceptions and the defense only gives up 17 points and they give up less than 250 yards passing, we aren't questioning this. If Johnson Batamosi and these guys who are the backups play extremely well in the spot that Malcolm Butler would be in, I think we talk about it less. It's the fact that Nick Foles and that passing offense not only dominated all game, but was able to dominate on the game-winning drive, throwing a touchdown to Zach Ertz to win the game. And I think when all of these things come into play, when Alshon Jeffrey goes off and all these different things happen, it doesn't really matter what's going on with the wins and losses. It's about how that particular position played. And I agree, if Tom Brady drives them down at the end, we're asked this question less and it doesn't matter as much, but it's still a factor when the defense plays the way it did.
And I want to further my point, because Malcolm Butler actually came into the game, I think he was a 6th-round draft pick, and replaced somebody else too. Nobody knew who he was until he made the big play in the Super Bowl. We're not even talking about the guy's spot he took. So had the person that got put in the game for Malcolm Butler did the exact same thing, it would have been looked at the exact same way.
Fair enough, but he was getting annihilated. I mean, torched the whole game, and they never made any adjustment whatsoever. It is an impossible thing to understand, and that's why I've continued to talk about it as much as I have. Belichick is the greatest coach ever. He knows the in Bill we trust thing is every bit as much real as the in Pop we trust thing. He has earned the benefit of the doubt to make decisions that you question.
But this is
what I don't get. I mean, I don't get it at all.
On his deathbed, it's going to be.
Tom Brady said that he felt like they were trying to win the game.
Well, I believe he was trying to win the game. I don't think he's throwing the game, but boy, I will never understand, and he'll never explain it.